Hi Leos, welcome to your July 2019 monthly readings. Hopefully everybody's doing well. I didn't get yours out last month, you guys. I'm sorry. So I'm just going to do your July, okay? They're going to be a little bit different than normal. I'm still going to base it on the No Show and Grow, but I'm going to try to do it differently, okay? I'm going to use angel cards so you can substitute that for whatever it is you believe in. I like these cards. They're gentle. And they're pretty satisfying to shuffle. I'm not gonna lie. It's a very gratifying feeling when you shuffle them, the way they glide against each other. So I'm going to try to make these readings a little bit shorter though. So the first card you got is the Six of Abundance. Okay. It says heaven. So again, substitute the word heaven for, God, spirit, universe, life, whatever it is you believe in. Okay. Heaven opens up its loving arms and pours abundance onto you. An unexpected gift is on its way. Accept it with gratitude and humility, knowing that you'll have a chance to return the generosity by giving to others in the future. Consider volunteering for a charitable organization. So with that card, I get either, it does say that, a gift is coming to you. So that can be in the form of help, guidance. It could be, um, you have a problem and somebody has a solution for you. It could be if you're trying to start your own business, the right person is going to come along and help you. But this is also saying that, consider volunteering for a charitable organization. What I get from that is like, okay, for some of you guys, your grandparents, or maybe aunts and uncles, things like that. Your mother, father, okay, if they're older, they live on their own in a house or whatever. This could be like going over, helping them cut the lawn, mow the lawn, doing the things outdoors if it's summertime to help them out just because they're older, and you can spend quality time with them. I'm pretty sure they'll cook you one of your favorite meals. Okay. Or it can be talking about volunteering your time at a shelter. If you have kids, that would be something that you can involve your kids in at like an animal hospital or something like that. Um, this could also be like a women's shelter. I don't know why I get a women's shelter. So there's lots of things. Um, if you're a makeup artist or what do you call those? I was gonna say interior designer, but it's not that. Maybe somebody is. It's more like what do you call um, those people that like dress people? I'm not sure what that's called. I don't know why. I'm drawing a blank. But it's like at shelters, women's shelters. If they're looking for jobs and stuff like that, you can donate your clothes to, or maybe you're one of those people that dress people up as your profession, but you can donate your time to a women's shelter to help them go for their job interviews and stuff, dress them up all nice. Or like makeup. I'm not sure why I'm getting makeup, but maybe you can help them with their makeup. If you're trying to start one of those businesses, then by giving to them, that also helps you because you have people for your profile page. So or profile pictures, right? Like you can take befores and afters. So in order to receive, you have to give is basically what it's saying. Or you'll have the opportunity to give help to somebody in some manner. It could be something as simple as at work, like um, or somebody's going to help you. All right. So it could be like, if you got kids and you need a vacation or something, you ask a family member to take the kids for, a week or two in the summertime, and that person will help you out, right? You got a couple here. So, like, it could be an aunt and uncle. Um, they can help out, with the kids or whatever, while you get, even if it's just a weekend vacation, some quality time with your partner, all right? Because I know school's coming out where we live. And then you have the Healer of Abundance, and I get the Dressmaker with this card. I do think one time I did get a response from somebody who was involved in fashion, and you got a bright future ahead of you. I'm telling you that. Because that has been coming through for years, you guys. I think I've been on here for 5 years. But you do have a bright future ahead of you. If it's not happening now, it's going to. Okay, you just need to be patient and wait because it's going to happen. You might have it. It could be you have your own boutique or something like that. But if you're a fashion designer, you can get your clothes into little boutiques. Like. Um, okay, so Healer of Abundance. That's the card. Just getting all excited when I talked about the dressmaker. If you guys haven't seen that movie, you should watch it. It says, never doubt that you can make a difference. Your creativity and ability to be innovative make you destined to succeed. It might be time to expand your career, but don't forget to leave time for family. Family is important, you guys. This situation involves a person, possibly you, who's down to earth with a gift for design or decorating, or he or she is open-minded and nurturing. So there is design and decorating. It's the dressmaker, right? I feel like for some of you guys, like mother is important or a motherly figure. So it could be your grandma, somebody, okay? Woman related to you in some manner. You're quite creative right now, so creativity comes in many forms. It's artwork, it's painting, it's storytelling, it's writing. Um, you could be a jewelry designer, you could be an interior designer. Like you can volunteer to help. I don't know why I keep getting it, but if you're an interior designer, people that are less fortunate, you can, do their houses. And again, that acts as a profile picture for you, right? It benefits you. Or if you're looking for an interior designer, you guys, you can help somebody out by, um, I believe colleges and universities where they go for interior designing or designing courses, the students in there, you can use their services because they are always looking for people for their portfolios, right? But they need the clientele for it, and because they're students, a lot of people aren't giving them chances. You can give them a chance, like um, it's a more budget. I think you might have to pay them. Maybe you don't have to pay them. Maybe they do it for free. Some of them probably will, right? So it's an opportunity to help somebody else out, and you get benefited from that. But I'm also getting colors, a lot of bright colors. I don't know. So maybe you need to change the color, uh, the paint that you have in your house, maybe. It says, go within. And the book and the scroll standed out to me. So maybe you need to read a book uh, in a bath, a bubble bath or something like that. It says, you are a very intuitive person, and there are many wonderful insights that lie waiting inside you. Take time to be quiet and reflect upon the desires of your heart through meditation or prayer. There's no need to take action right now. Be patient with yourself. Okay. Rome wasn't built in a day, you guys. And it does say, um, take time to be quiet and reflect upon your desires of your heart through meditation. The book was coming through in the scroll, so like you could read a story or something, like it's also talking about research. But the thing with the research part is you want to ensure that you're getting it from a direct source. So that means like there's a lot of people out there that claim things, right? But you want to go to the direct source. So you want to ensure that you're going to like, how can I word it? A person who specializes in that, right? Somebody can say they know something, but you need to go to the direct source is what I'm getting. And I can't find the words to like give an example of that. It's like you're going to go to a doctor, obviously, somebody with a doctor's degree to get diagnosed, right? You don't want to start looking things up online and going, oh, this is what I have because somebody wrote this on there. Okay, if it's not coming from a doctor, it's not the direct source. Does that make sense? Probably not the best. But that's what I got, you guys. I got a Sag Mercury. There's nothing in there until this starts moving. All right. It says helper of thought. You had an extra one. There's a falcon here or something. And that represents messages. All right. It's kind of, you know what? In Leo's reading, I used to get these crows all the time. And Odin was associated with the crows. Who's Odin's planet? I'm not sure. I don't know why my mind's so blank today, you guys. But these crows would give him the information. And it's weird because you have a card here that says you're a very intuitive person, right? So it's like life is going to give you the information that you need, right? You're going to be very intuitive towards a person if they're good or they're bad, all right? It's like when you look at a person, you're like, something's off with them. Something's off with them. Trust that, all right? It says your life is about to start moving very fast. Events that seem to be on hold suddenly require all your attention. There's no time to sit and ponder. You've got to get moving. Review the details as best you can. You now will meet or are someone with a very quick mind who instantly grasps what to do. This person is both confident and courageous. Very much Leo-ish. All right? And it's weird that I brought up the crows, you guys. I am going to use an animal card. So it's almost like if you're walking around and suddenly, or you're at home and suddenly you see a rabbit cross your path, all right? I would recommend researching the rabbit because that would give you, it's like life is going to give you subtle messages. So if you see a crow, okay, well then research that crow, the spiritual meaning of the crow. Okay, so if you start seeing a lot of dragonflies, research the dragonflies. You're going to be given insight, is what I'm getting. Okay, and with the go within, it's going to come from you. Like you have to do the work. You will be guided, though. I'm getting that. You're very blessed here. Okay, you got somebody looking out for you. Others of you, it's saying that you're going to be on the go. You got a lot to do in a short period of time. Don't get overwhelmed. Make a list out to ensure that you don't forget anything. If you're traveling, you have a bird here. Okay, and you have two angel figures that have wings, so traveling could be a possibility. But also go out and have a girls' night or with your husband. Get dolled up, all right? Go have a little bit of fun. But I would say definitely, because the scroll was standing out to me in the book, and source. So source might not even be what I was referring to about the doctor. It could be, I don't know. But source would also be like spirit, God, universe, life. Okay? The source is giving you information and messages and helping you. So again, very important if you see specific animals crossing your path, like a lot of stray cats, look it up. Okay? You'll find what you need. Okay? You'll find assistance and a problem that you're either going to face or something you're stuck on. So I'm just waiting for one of these cards to come out. Flowers too, you guys, you know, like surround yourself with some flowers. Okay. We got 4 cards. I only needed 3, but okay. You have the Two of Pentacles, which is changes. Okay, that's a Jupiter and Capricorn card. And with that, it's like Jupiter is a planet of good luck, okay? Abundance, expansion, all right? When it's in Capricorn, though, nothing comes easy. That means everything has to be by the book because it's Saturn, it's rules, right? There's no cheating involved. There's no shortcuts. That means that it's a stable foundation that's not going to be broken with the Jupiter and Capricorn. All right, it's like every I is crossed, every T or every I is dotted, and every T is crossed. Okay, there's a plan A, a plan B, and a plan C. So it's very orderly. You need to be patient, and it's time consuming. All right, again, no shortcuts. It means like it's a very slow process to that abundance, but when you get it, it's not going nowhere. Okay, because it's Jupiter and Saturn. It's not going nowhere. That's a stable foundation. Okay, but it's also making decisions and choices to get to that foundation. Okay, and then you have conflict, the Page of Swords, and that's information. That's also spying. It's a spy card, but it's information. Okay, it's a page, so it's the beginning of something. It's just like planting a seed. You have to wait for it to pop out of the dirt. So there is information that you have to gather, right? But it is a student going back to, okay, even if you need haircuts, if you're on a budget, you have children in dental work, it's quite expensive. Okay, well, there's programs that at the universities for students that are becoming dentists, you can get the kids into, or yourself if you need it done, um, because this is coming up as a student. Okay, uh, you can get enrolled in those programs and you're paying a third. It's the same like haircuts. Okay, you can go to the what do they call it? The hair salon where it's not a hair salon. Um, the cosmetology schools. You can go there and you can get stuff done. All right, for really cheap. Um, I don't know if they do that with the trade schools. I did go to trade school, but it was for sheet metal. But maybe electricians and stuff like that, they would have their teacher there who is the professional. All right, that they're not. It's like the dental work's not going to be done without somebody who actually knows what they're doing. All right. You have the Knight of Swords. It's just fighting on it. That's not cool, you guys. And then you have the Emperor. So you have a father figure here. Um, Work-life balance is important. Okay, your sleep is very important. Being scheduled and organized, very important. Going to the people that have wisdom, very important. It's also very important for some of you guys that you go for your checkups. You take the advice that this guy is giving you. I don't know why I'm saying a guy, but there is somebody, and it could be a doctor, it could be somebody, a professional of some sort that's giving you, doesn't have to be male, could be female, that's giving you advice for your own well-being. So it's like, if you, please go and get your yearly checkups, man or woman. If your doctor is telling you to do something or to change something, this is being advised that you do that. If you're not going to listen to them, there are going to be consequences for that. And unfortunately, you can only blame yourself in that position. All right, like you've been given knowledge and information, and it has to be utilized properly. Okay, you can't use avoidance. You have to make changes. This just say changes. You have to make the changes. Okay. The Knight of Swords, again, that's information. All right, it's the Knight of Swords. Swords characters got a bad rep, but they're intellectuals. They're quite witty. They're quite funny. They love asking questions, information, thinking about things, but they're after truth, right? They can be very blunt and straightforward. They mean no harm by it, right? So it's like your doctor could be straightforward with you and be like, listen, you don't make these changes, this is what's going to happen, okay? And for some of you, you have a duckling. I don't know why I just said duckling. Okay, it's because like when a baby duck, like when a baby duck sees, how can I explain this? It's like monkey see, monkey do is what I'm getting. It's like if you have children in your life, or even it could be siblings, relatives, when you make these changes, that change has an impact on them. So there's a carryover effect. So it's like you can't tell a child to do something if you're not doing it, right? You want to lead by example. Okay, so if you make the choice to go back to school, or the choice to change your health, or be more active, then there's a ripple effect to the people in your life. It has a positive impact on them. You going after your goals is going to have a positive effect on the people around you. You know, it's going to give them drive. Okay, but what I generally speaking here, there's information, something about the source, and you making the necessary changes by going within and doing what's right for you. You want to try something new? Go try it. Paint class, a pottery class, anything like that. There could be conflict with a male figure. If that's the case, you want to remove the ego and you just want to know that this person is coming from a truthful place. Almost like it's just going to be blunt and straightforward, right? So then you're going to battle yourself. If the ego's in effect, if there's fighting occurring, that's you battling yourself. You're not really battling the other people. It could be a denial thing, right? Okay, there we go. Ooh. You got the hedgehog. It's cute. So on it, it says preparation, privacy, defensiveness, independence, simplicity, long walks in the moonlight. Okay. So walking after dinner can be a great thing for the family. Uh, believe it or not, you guys, with hiking is really good when you get your loved ones involved, and you'd be surprised at the conversations that will occur when you're out in nature hiking. Um, Things will come up that you never even realized was going on in other people's lives, and they feel more open to talk about it. It's a safer environment from them. I'm not sure why, but I've made that observation. Like, so the card says the hedgehog enjoys his privacy. When threatened, rolling into a ball spins out is a last resort and very effective. If you have a tendency to push people away and retreat into yourself when you feel misunderstood, the hedgehog says, don't let your insecurities alienate you. Being thin-skinned and sensitive seems like a fun option, but people aren't out to hurt you, and they miss out on your wisdom if you hide. Go on a nighttime walk under the stars. So if you can get near a beach and, go see the stars, or camping, that would be really cool. Um, it would be good for you is what it's saying. It's also saying that you've perhaps been very secluded from the people in your life that love you, and it's causing conflict. Okay. They're not going to hold anything over your head though. Okay. So if you feel like, there's tension between you and that person, there's really not. They're just missing you, and as a Leo, it's important that you're in people's lives because you brighten their day. Leos are quite fun. My sister's a Leo. I have a Leo moon. That's the opposite of a Leo sun, though. But I know when I'm with my sister, we have good laughs. All right, you guys. I'm going to pull. Let's see what you get. It says, I am aligned. So this is an affirmation card. You might want to say this to yourself in the mirror in the morning or at nighttime. It's your homework. Okay. And it says, I'm aligned. So what does that mean to you? All right. You think about that, ponder it, and you'll find what you're looking for. But with the I am aligned, that's all the chakras, right? And you have this thing about source helping you out here. And it's going to be in subtle ways. And if you're aligned, you'll see it. So that, again, I know it sounds weird, but if you see dragonflies, whatever it is that you're seeing, a bee all the time, you notice they're all around you all the time, research it. All right. If a skunk suddenly pops out on you and surprises you, that'd be hilarious because like life, that would be irony right there. You're scared of it, but life's trying to give you a message, right? And it's not with specific animals and things. It's not always what you think. You'd be surprised when you do the research. All right, you guys. Hopefully this helped you out. Namaste, and I will talk to you next month. Ciao for now.